Nearly there. Racing out in a good line. Best out Unreliable Andy from over the outside. Thrilling Spell flew, hit the front. Zulu Channel's up running second, and behind those is a bit of a gap away. Two, Glennis Geodesy. Hope's Meat's got work to do back behind him. Kingman's well out of this. And the back runners are Joiner, Kersey and Sally. Up they come in. Thrilling Spell. Thrilling Spell, Unreliable Andy tries hard. Thrilling Spell, Unreliable Andy. Glennis Geodesy third, Zulu Channel fourth. And behind those two, Hope's Meat. Next on the inside was Kingman, and the last two are Sally and Joiner, Kersey. Flew the lids, number 8, Thrilling Spell, $19 to kick the day off. Was out of the traps, rocket propelled straight to the top. And that was the end of the story. The babe the inside, nearly there, racing, flying. It was Homebush Justine, hit the front early, coming after on the outside, Joey Baxter. And behind those then is Devil Skin, who gets the third on the outside. Back behind those then, trying to run on around the outside is Nicky McBell, and Rookie Racer heads the rest. Up they come at Homebush Justine. Joey Baxter comes after it, Homebush Justine. Joey Baxter tries hard, Homebush Justine, Joey Baxter, Devil Skin. Then came Nicky McBell, back behind those to Tip the Babe and Rookie Racer, Maya Baxter and Ziggy Baxter, the last to go by. Favourites in this time. Stalled off the late challenge, number 4, Homebush Justine. Absolutely flew the lids. Lure closing, nearly there, racing. In a good line, the slow one was She Ran, who got back. Out well is Hope's Binge on the inside. It's cleared out by 3 or 4 lengths over Wally, and over the outside then to Dallas Baxter. Back in behind those is Maya Time on the inside. The rest are Gap, Cairnella, Octagon's Ghost, and well back is No Tinkerbell, who's last just ahead of it, She Ran. Homeward bound, Hope's Binge is off and gone. Hope's Binge, Maya Time closes up. Hope's Binge beats Maya Time, Wally, and Octagon's goes fourth. No Tinkerbell got past a couple. Cairnella's behind those with She Ran, and Dallas Baxter is last in. No worries here. Just like the previous two today, first out, first home. Hope's Binge, number 1. Had them all gasping on the turn. Maya Time is the only one to give chase. And Wally is back behind those. Octagon's Ghost. The rest couldn't get up around the turn. There was big gaps appearing in the field as they came off the back straight. The speed being set up front by Hope's Binge was simply too much. Lure closing, we're set, racing. Out in a very even line here, Hope's Crusade, and down on the inside, Regalin, but smoking them as Captain Shasz the outside, burst to the lead. From Hope's Crusade and Technic on the outside, they've gapped the rest. Big gap away, Apollo Baxter, Magic Gina. Back behind them, Smoking Marley and Regalin. Up they come here. Captain Shasz, Hope's Crusade is too strong on the inside. Hope's Crusade burst away and beat in photos Captain Shasz and Technic. Don't know. Behind those came Magic Gina, and behind those to Regalin. The last bunch were Apollo Baxter, Smoking Marley and Glory Hog, all in a bunch. He had a fight on his hands around the turn, and Captain Shasz, Hope's Crusade, was stalking him, took the inside gap and blew him away. Lure closing. Nearly there. Racing. Slow one to go here was Thrilling Hunt. The rest are out okay. Getting to the front is Tilt. Magic Mike comes after it. So does In the Boot on the outside. Shines Bright behind those. Down on the inside to Crystal Flamer. Back in behind him up Power Tomo, Thrilling Hunt. And back there with them is Heritage Watch. Homeward bound here. It's Magic Mike on the inside. Having it on is Tilt on the outside. Magic Mike, Tilt here. Shines Bright coming after it. Shines Bright beats Magic Mike, Tilt, Heritage Watch. In behind those to Crystal Flame next to go by. In behind those to In the Boot and Power Tomo, and out the back Thrilling Hunt. Shines Bright. Smokes the favourite. Followed him into the lane, but he was about 4 lengths off him turning in. Just drives up on the inside. This is much like the previous race. .com.au start point, Lewis Roland. Nearly there, racing. Down on the inside, good beginning. Kintaro Baxter goes out well, scorching on the outside. Opawa Express whips across them all and has the leader. Running him into third on the outside. What I like, then a Hookabilly. Back behind him to another Key, and well back behind those Tamaska and Opawa Viv. Homeward bound Opawa Express. Coming after it, Kintaro Baxter the inside. Opawa Express holding. Kintaro Baxter third as a Hookabilly. Then What I Like on the outside. Back behind those two Tamaska. And the last two are Opawa Viv, and just beside it to another Key. Too good here, the 8. Scorched after them just after the start. Burn across the face of the field and run away. Opawa Express was too good here. Kintaro Baxter chased very hard. Hookabilly is going to be the third of them over, and back behind those to What I Like. Lure closing, nearly there, racing. Out in a good line, missing it was Corborn Kin. One of the best out, Morty's Babe going to it, Ginger Billy. Right on the inside of those, Opawa Kevin, Falante up close. In behind those, another spin comes across heels. Back in behind him to Thrilling Shrimp. Well back is the tail end of Walk Cloak, and Corborn Kin just ahead of it. Homeward bound Opawa Kevin has the leader. Falante comes after it, but Opawa Kevin too good. Beats Falante, Ginger Billy, and Morty's Babe is fourth. Next in is Thrilling Shrimp. Back behind those to Walk Cloak, and the last two are another spin and Corborn Kin together at the back of the field. Number 5, Opawa Kevin, too good here. And it was the 3 short-priced runners. Opawa Kevin 5 to beat Falante, chased hard, and Ginger Billy. They looked the 3, didn't they? And down towards the line, Opawa Kevin just too strong here. Josh Lane, Robin Wells, the trainers. That's 3, I think, for the day. Lure closing. Racing. Wally Baxter came out best on the inside. Slow to go was Cool Dexter, got back last. Out wide, Brent Motors up and grabbed second. Down on the inside, another Jamie third. A bit of a gap away then to Deborah Bay. The rest of history, including Sketchy Steve, who's back second last, and Johnny Bruce out the back door. Wally Baxter. After it is Brent on the inside. Brent finishes best, beats Wally Baxter. Another Jamie is third, Deborah Bay is fourth. A big gap away to Definite. Their distance, this bunch, Sketchy Steve, behind it, Cool Dexter and Johnny Bruce last in. It was an inside-outside battle turning in Wally Baxter and Brent. They turned the corner with Wally Baxter on top. Brent came strongly after at the inside and motored over the last little bit. Went on for a good win. That's 4 for the day for the Lane Wales combination. set, racing. Out best was Ginger Lock narrowly. Coming after it on the outside, out wide on the track is Homebush Rufus, blasting up along the fence on the inside, Gossip Queen. In behind those to Good Jeans and Candy Boy. A bit further back behind them, Homebush Rufus got back, so did Hello Blondie, and back there with it is Elby McLeod. Good go here, Gossip Queen on the inside. Out wide, Ginger Lock, Gossip Queen, Ginger Lock, Good Jeans. Fourth might be Candy Boy. Not far away was Hello Blondie on the outside. In behind those to No Bro. Elby McLeod was back, and Homebush Rufus will be the last one to go by. Gossip Queen, Ginger Lock was out wide, trying to chop it down. Got pretty competitive the mid part of the race. Gossip Queen on the inside. Ginger Lock was trying hard. He was out centre track and doing some nice work, but Gossip Queen was too strong. Roll. Nearly there. Racing. Out best comes Opawa JJ on the inside, not for long. Opawa Norris goes up, puts that in front. They've gapped the rest by 3 or 4. Opawa Faith getting underneath that on the inside. Opawa Knocker. Pianissimo next over the outside to Colborne, Ohio. Another Vespa's well back, and so is John Snow Lives. Homeward bound Opawa Norris. Opawa JJ's trying hard, but Opawa Norris has got 2 lengths to spare. Opawa Norris, Opawa JJ. Opawa Knocker is the third one over there. Colborne, Ohio, fourth. Out wide was Pianissimo finishing well. Behind those to Opawa Faith, John Snow Lives, and another Vespa. They are the last bunch to go by. 2 nice dogs here, Opawa Norris and Opawa JJ. Opawa JJ was out first, but not for long. Opawa Norris just motored up, went past it, and ran away. Scores nicely. Closing, set, racing. Om Nom Nom came out pretty well on the inside. So too did Homebush Riley, and Homebush Slinky runs up to those on the outside and pinches the lead. Getting handy is On the Level and Human Instinct around the outside. Back behind those of Power Bardo, Power Idol is well back. And so too is Om Nom Nom. On the turn, Homebush Slinky in front. Coming after it, Power Idol on the inside. Power Idol beats Homebush Slinky. Oh, it's a raffle for third. We've got another fan. Homebush Riley was right there. So too, and the green rug was On the Level, not far away. Cramped up in behind those to Human Instinct up close. And back behind those, but close up was Om Nom Nom and Opawa Bart. Dunno third, but On the Level, at least Opawa Idol too good for On the Level. Homebush Slinky running home pretty well. He's got second, but too good. Opawa Idol down towards the line, scores nicely. Rodriguez the favourite. Barrier 1 off. Came out okay. 2 beaten no. Straight to the front goes Homebush. Flake takes over, leads by 2. Storming after Air Express on the outside. Lots of Beersies and poking up underneath those to Bad Week. Back behind those then to Rodriguez. Going to have to hurry. Rick's Treasure behind that. Opawa Opal is well back. Homeward bound here. Homebush Flight. After it is Air Express starting to motor home. Air Express beats I don't know who. Bad Week was there. Right there was Rodriguez. Underneath those on the inside was Jemima T, who flew along the rail late in the piece. Up close behind those, Homebush Flight, and back behind them to lots of Beersies. It's a raffle for the minor money. But Air Express, number 4, exploded on them. He had a bit to do coming off the back. They were humming in front. really tramping across the top. Homebush Flight was absolutely flying. There's some nice greyhounds in behind and they're all flat to the boards. Terror Alert. Inside 2. Set. Racing. Field away. Come out in a good line. Flibbity Jibbity. Rocking it out. Goes straight to the top here. Coming after to the outside is Homebush Messi, Terror Alert and Crystal McBell right there. And behind those, the next is Sailor's Collar. It's going to be followed back behind him. Paddy the Baker's got a heap to do. And back there with it is Homebush Spike. But Flibbity Jibbity's off and gone. Flibbity Jibbity beats Terror Alert. Crystal McBell is third. Fourth over Sailor's Collar, I think. Just in front of Paddy the Baker and Homebush Messi. And behind those to another Russ and Homebush Spike is the last in. Rocketed out. Flibbity Jibbity was game over coming off the back because it clearly made the best beginning. Paddy the Baker, he was in all sorts of bother back in the paddock and he was going to get nothing. Terror Alert number 2 is going to take second. Third over will be Crystal McBell and Sailor's Collar wasn't that far away in fourth place. No bones about that. Number 8's home easy here. One heavy. Lucky's on its last run for the day. Set racing. Out best here is Nina Baxter. Beats out Calendar Girl who pokes up on the inside of it. Right behind those then to another Message. Next on the outside getting around them from wide out on the track is Homebush Buck. Threading a path through is Zipping Sunny. Izzy Bale is back next. Behind it to another Message. Getting back is Homebush Earl and Arcane Sabre. Calendar Girl and Nina Baxter there, the two. Calendar Girl in front. Nina Baxter's trying to pick her up on the inside. Calendar Girl gets there. Nina Baxter. Izzy Bale rushed at them late. Up close was another Message and Homebush Errol not far away. In behind those, Zipping Sunny. And back behind them to Arcane Sabre and back at the back end of the field was Homebush Buck. She's done it. Calendar Girl. Nina Baxter gave her a big fright, but she just kept kicking, Calendar Girl. Nina Baxter beat her out of the traps. Have a look at Izzy Bale get home. No wonder there was money on that. Does it pinch second? I didn't think it did, but I'm a mile past the line, but it might have. Just hold your tickets on that second spot. But she is in, Calendar Girl.